Hi everyone, welcome to Tea Time. I'm Thuy,
I'm Edith.
and Tea Time stands for Thuy and Edith Argue.
About everything.
About everything. I agree with her on that.
First time ever. Well, howdy. Howdy doody, Tweedy.
Good day, governor.
How are you doing today?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. What have you been up to?
Oh, so you actually care?
Not really.
You're going to
But,
ask me
it's
about my
just
new
something
thing?
to say. It's like, oh, the weather's nice. The sky's blue. Grass is green. Sea's blue. And the sea's also green. Hi, Twee. How are you? Okay. Hi, Twee. How's Daniel?
Do you want to know what my new thing for the week is? It's nothing too exciting. It was another food thing again.
Of course it was.
Because I like food.
Of course. All right. Okay.
No, it was another food thing.
good way.
Because
It's easier.
it's easier. I do have a trip planned coming up soon, so I have to save my, my big expenses for something like that. But this past week, I don't know if you ever tried creplocks. Criplocks. There we go. Criplocks.
Criplocks.
Yeah.
That sounds like a gang from the east side.
Kreplach. Criplock.
Criplock?
Criplock.
That sounds like it could be German.
It is a Jewish dumpling.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's all cultures.
Totally opposite of what I was thinking it could be, right? Not German at all.
All cultures have a dumpling that they've made, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this one was actually at the deli downtown Sarasota. I saw it. I said, "Oh, you know what? I've never had that before. Let me go ahead and order it, and that will qualify as my new thing for the week."
There's a Jewish deli downtown?
It's called the Deli or Deli on Palm Ave. Palm Avenue Deli.
Okay.
I think that was it. Palm Avenue Deli.
Stop
Which is
advertising for them.
just saying, if they want to throw a little sponsorship our way because I'm mentioning it.
Or a Criplock.
Criplac.
Was it any good?
That sounds like what it was.
Was it any good?
It was good. I think that normally they serve criplocks. I think traditionally it's supposed to be in a broth.
I was going to say, is
soup.
it like in a soup?
It's supposed to be. So it looked like a wonton to me when I was looking up what a criplock is.
Mm-hmm.
But the way they did it, their variation was they actually fried it. So it's like a fried wonton and then the meat's inside and the
Oh,
spices.
there's meat inside it. Okay, so it's a meat-filled dumpling.
They did it with beef and they topped it with caramelized onions and a side, of course, a dollop of sour cream.
Sour cream goes with everything, apparently, right?
Apparently. Not for Asian foods.
Not for British foods either. Mainly American foods, I think.
Yeah, so it was hot. It was served freshly fried with caramelized onions and a dollop of cold sour cream.
And was it good?
It was pretty good.
Okay. I might have to go try that sometime.
Is that you trying to invite me out to lunch?
No. I said I might have to go try that. You've already tried it. You don't need to try it.
She tries
again.
to get dates that way. That's how she imposes it on people.
Do you want to go try a Criplock down at the deli?
Criplock. It sounds weird when I say it for some reason.
And it sounds correct when I say it, right?
Yeah.
Because I speak correctly.
King's English.
King's English, not the Queen's no more. Used to be the Queen's English.
The King's English.
King's English.
Wow. What did you do this past week?
I played in a tournament on Sunday, which really wasn't a tournament. I was helping a friend out, and I played
That's
a lot
not
of
true.
pickleball.
You don't have any friends.
I knew she was going to say that. And she's correct. I don't have any friends.
She has frenemies.
I was helping a frenemy out, playing some pickleball, because it's all about the pickleball. So I got to play plenty of pickleball on Sunday. Granted, it wasn't that well. I didn't play that well. I didn't play that bad, but I could have played better. But, I'm trying out some new paddles, so that's my excuse. And I'm sticking to it. So
Why are you trying new paddles versus using paddles you already have?
Well, I have the one paddle, and it seems like I'm going through it pretty quick because I'm into my second paddle of this one brand that I was using. I like it a lot. It works for me, but people say just try something else. So I've been trying out a couple of other paddles. I'm kind of like the Diadem that I used, and I really like the Selkirk that I tried. My friend Marcy let me try her Selkirk paddle. It was a nice one, but it was well expensive. So
Why are you giving them free advertising?
well, I didn't say exactly what make it was. I might have just said a brand, but I didn't say which one.
Still.
I've got many. Okay, bleep that out, please.
So,
Mr. Tech.
So it wasn't a good time because you didn't win?
It wasn't a good time, no. I did win. When I won, I had fun. When I didn't win, I was miserable. So, yeah. What you want to say, Thuy?
If you keep that attitude in life, then you're going to be miserable a lot because
Why?
you can't always win all the time.
You can't always win all the time unless you're really good. But you know what? I want to win all the time. And I'm not going to be miserable if I don't win all the time, but I want to win. And I won't be miserable. I'll just be better next time.
You are miserable. You're saying you won't be.
I won't be miserable. I'm not miserable now.
Oh,
This is
you're
me
not?
all the time.
That's you normally?
This is me normally. This is my everyday self.
So our question is it better to win or is it better to have fun?
I would say it's better to win.
It's not.
It's not better to win? You're telling me it's
Winning,
better to lose?
Winning is great, but...
Winning is fantastic.
But when it comes to either or, if I had to pick a side, it's better to have fun. It's better for the actual experience.
Of what? Being a loser?
Whatever game that you just partook in.
Yes, but what I'm saying is, it's always good to have fun. You should have fun every single day, right?
Yes. Yep. In everything you do, right?
In everything you do. You should be having fun. Or don't do it. Okay.
Yes.
So, we're talking about if we were going to enter a competition. I'm not going to go into this competition saying, all right, partner, let's go have some fun. I'm going to say, all right, let's win. Let's go win. We're going to win this, bitch. We're winning the whole thing.
I understand.
And if we have fun along the way, so be it. But the end result is a win.
Wow. I am more like, all right, let's have fun. No matter what, let's try our hardest. If the end result is winning, that's great. That's a great motivator, but let's have fun. That's the important thing.
You know why you say that?
I win most of the time
because
anyways.
You're a loser.
No.
Losers say that. Let's go have some fun, enjoy yourself, and it's okay to enjoy yourself. But if you're having a competition, that's not what you're saying. You're going to have fun no matter what, especially if it's something you enjoy doing. But if it comes to one or the other, win or have fun, you want to win. Don't tell me you don't.
Here's the thing. You ready?
I'm ready.
There's goodness in winning. I'm not arguing that. It's not like I don't want to win, but I just think that the important thing is to have fun. Like if you happen to win, that's great. Winning is a good motivator on doing your best. You want to, but it's not like end all and be all. You won, the end. Now you have to maintain that standard. Now you have to keep on being number one, right? So it's like you're more setting yourself up to be disappointed in the long run because there's always going to be someone younger, someone stronger, someone faster, someone better. You can't always win all the time when you set yourself up for that standard.
You might not be able to win all the time.
Yeah.
That's pretty damn obvious. You can't win all the time.
Correct.
But you still want to win all the time.
Sure.
But why are you setting yourself up for anything other than winning? You're not setting yourself up to be a loser.
No, of course not.
No.
But it gives you goals. It gives you something to attain. Now, that's one thing also. You had to take into consideration there's individual sports or competitions or games.
Right.
There's games where you and I can play, let's say, chess.
Okay.
And
we're going to have fun.
Right.
Right.
And there's going to definitely be
because
a loser.
It's meaningless.
It's half and half because there's only two people.
It's a meaningless game.
Yeah.
So we're going to have fun. Meaningless games, you can have fun. Competitions, you're winning.
What if there's a bet in it? What if it's a competition that we're in, some kind of tournament? It's a chess tournament. Let's say we bet, I don't know, $50 on it.
Oh, you mean like the Eagles game that you lost? That was fun. Did you have fun?
I had fun in watching the game and watching it play out.
Did you have fun when you paid up?
It gives me good opportunity to try to win again in the future.
Try to win again, not try to have fun.
Now,
because we already had fun, right?
Here's the thing.
I had extra fun because I won.
Here's the thing. That is actually a bet, and it's not like you and I, in a sense, had anything to do with the events and the outcome. I wasn't making the calls on the field.
We weren't talking about. We didn't care who won. That wasn't about winning. That was about having some fun. And
that was about betting.
All right, it's about.
That
betting.
was about betting.
That was about betting, and again, it was about winning.
You ready for an example?
I'm ready.
I'm ready to lay it on you.
Lay it on me.
Did you have fun during the Savage race?
I did have fun.
Great. Did you win?
There was nothing to win.
There, you could have. You could have been the first female in your age group to be the fastest to complete the course.
And if
you
I
could have been the first female overall. You could have been in that team with Smoking Joe's to finish in the fastest time.
I entered that race to have fun, not to win. I had a lot.
You could get medals.
Of fun.
You can get titles.
You can.
You could have won.
I could have.
But guess what? You had fun.
Because
you didn't win.
I didn't want to win. I wanted to have fun. I entered that race.
You always want to win.
I entered that race to have fun because that's a race about fun. That's obstacles and getting wet
race.
and dirty.
The word race is in the title. It's a race. So you can say who finished first, who finished the fastest, who did.
And all those people start off at the crack of dawn because they're really racing. They're doing it for a time. They want to be the first person.
You could have enrolled.
I didn't want to. I wanted to have fun.
So also, all the times that you played pickleball, surely you don't win every single time, every single match, every single tournament.
No, because a lot of it is recreational play is about having fun.
You go out. Win.
Well, you kind of want to win, but you still like in recreational play, you're going out and you're practicing things with your buddies. You're going out and you might want to work on leaving balls go instead of hitting all the out balls. Try and let them go. But you're playing and you're having fun. You might be working on one thing. It's recreational play.
And the reason why it's also fun is because you're gaining skills. You're practicing. You said that word right there. You're practicing for, like, say, if you are doing it competitively.
Yes.
It's to become good. So you're using that recreational play. You're
recreational fun play.
You're using that so that you can get better at when you actually play
to win.
To win.
Okay, right. Okay.
Right. But see the value in the having fun part?
Like I said, you have fun every day. So yes, I see the value in having fun because I play pickleball for fun in recreational play.
You're competitive.
I am competitive. It's in my blood.
It's in my blood to be competitive too. I'm Asian.
Yes, but I don't know if it really is. I mean, you are competitive, but you'd rather have fun. So you're the type of competitive person that loses a lot, right? Is that what you're saying to me?
No, I win at a lot of things in life.
Do you? Well, in life, you're a winner. I'm not gonna say, but really, Like what? A raffle here and there? You've won a raffle,
That's
right?
not an
That's
activity
it's the look of the draw.
That's not what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about games or activities.
Like
when I'm actually playing a game, a strategy game. Like if I'm playing, a word game with you.
Shut up about that word game. You know, I haven't played that word game in such a long time. And it was 3:00 in the morning, I believe. My eyes were half closed. And I didn't have my glasses on. And I'm sticking to that too.
If we're playing card games, if we're playing things like even like Mahjong, but stuff like that, card games, that's a little bit of luck because it's what you're dealt and what you pick up, right? But I'm not talking about things like that. Okay. If you're talking about like one-on-one things like chess or like word games, board games, or we're playing like
Scrabble.
Billiards, right?
Pool,
correct?
Because it's not. Is it billiards here? Yeah.
I would have thought that you would have called it billiards.
We call it billiards over there. I'm wondering why you're saying that.
Because I speak proper King's
Do we
English.
call it billiards? I'm not sure that we do. Call it snooker.
Snooker?
Pool and snooker.
I don't know. But anyways, I am competitive. I like to win. I want to win. It's not like I don't. But here's the thing. When it comes to that, you might call it like recreational play. Regardless of it's recreational or competitive or whatever, I still want to win. But in the end of it all, winning doesn't really make a difference in the big picture. It doesn't matter if I won that game of pool against you or billiards. It doesn't matter if I won the word game against you. It's for fun.
I know. You keep saying it's for fun because in those instances, you usually lose.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Do you want to show the record, first of all, of the word game?
I
How many
already
times
said
I've won?
I'm not talking about that because I haven't played it for so long. So
No. Besides
I don't
for
want to show
yesterday,
it.
holy cow, let's talk about the last 8 years we've been playing it. The win and lose streak.
So how many times
457 to 3.
Okay, but what I'm going to say is you played that game with absolutely everybody. And there's only a certain amount of squares that can come round. And you must have seen those squares like
No.
30 times each. So, you know, it's not like the random, the go in a circle. Because I've seen some that come up. I'm like, I've seen this one before.
You're telling me
remember.
If you played pickleball with me now, even though it's recreational, you wouldn't still all be like, yeah, like I beat Thuy, I win.
I would play with my left hand and I'd still be like, sorry, Thuy. I'm sorry.
So I'd say, you play it all the time. You're in a tournament.
I wouldn't be having fun when I beat you like I'd beat you. It wouldn't be fun for me.
So just because I play with other people.
It would be fun for me.
Just because I play with other people and I got good at it, yeah, there's going to be stuff that you can't be good at everything. So you're not good at that word game. I'm not as good as you in pickleball.
I think I might have won one of those word games anyway.
Right. Like
Did I?
3 in 8 years.
I won 3 of them last night?
No, not last night.
Oh, okay.
I said in the last 8 years.
Okay. Did I win one last night?
No.
Not one?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Damn. You see, that's no fun. Losing is no fun.
But it helps you to get better for next
time. It
time.
don't help me to get better. It makes me mad. It makes me want to cut your brakes on your car. But obviously I'm not going to do that because I just said it on camera, so I'm not doing that. I'll do something else.
When you're losing and you're actively not having fun or having a good time because you're losing, it's not fun. It makes it not fun for anyone else. No one wants to play with you anymore, even though they won. If you're like a poor sport and you lost,
I'm not a poor sport. I'm not a sour loser. I just don't like losing. If I lose, fair dues. If they played well, good on them. Usually it's because I played bad and I beat myself up. I know when I play bad. I know when I make mistakes. And I was saying, you can't win if you make errors, not in pickleball. You can't win if you make errors.
Right.
Right. So I know when I make the mistakes and when I'm mucking up. And if I lose and it's on me, then it's on me. And I have to eat it. And
but here's the
apologize to my partner.
But when you lose like that, the value in that, because you're like, oh, I know I messed up. You know what you did wrong and you can improve. That's what the value of like not winning is. Not that I don't want to win.
You weren't talking about having a value in not winning. We were talking about what is better, winning or fun. Do you want to win or do you want to have fun? We're not saying anything about whether you learn something from losing. You want to win, you want to have fun.
The value in having fun is you learn to be better at it. So if I were to rephrase that, then the value of winning versus the value of having fun.
Okay, me having fun on a pickleball court would be playing my loud music, dancing around, having a dance. Yeah, I'd play with you if I wanted to have some fun.
Thuy is fun. Thuy is all over the court.
Thuy's a little Energizer bunny on the pickleball court.
Because Thuy thinks that she's playing tennis.
She's got fast feet. She's all over the place. Up and down. She exerts too much energy. She does not need to do what she does. But what she does it like a loser. Like a loser would. At the back of the court. Standing at the back, running up to the front, going back to the back. Coming back up to the front when the ball's in the kitchen. Going back to the baseline after she's hit the ball. That was in the kitchen, going back to the baseline. Coming back to the front. Do you see how she would lose a game?
I'm unpredictable. You don't know what I would do.
Good point. You are unpredictable.
I'm fun. It makes you laugh.
You do make me laugh.
She's like, what the hell is she doing?
Yeah. Looking around like, does anybody know me here? No, it's fun.
Well,
it's fun to play rec. But again, if you're in a competition, it's not about the fun. It's about winning.
But when you win, again, it's cool to win. And besides for like, if it's professional sports or something like the Olympics, there's no inherent value in winning besides for maybe bragging rights, which isn't necessarily a value in itself. You know, but there's value in not focusing on the winning part, but just having fun. Because when you, for lack of a better word, lose, you can go back and look at your mistakes and find out how to do better for when you're actually doing it when it counts. When you win, it's easy to gloss over possible errors and stuff because you're just like, oh, I won, so everything I did must have been right, which isn't necessarily true. When you win, it might have been a little bit of a stroke of luck. It might have been timing, but you don't go back and focus on like, okay, how do we do better as opposed to if you were just focusing on like having fun. You learn skills when you're just having fun. There's not as much pressure on you too as like when you're having fun.
There's no pressure to have fun. There might be a little pressure to win, but there's no pressure when you're having fun. I haven't said anything about having any pressure.
I know, but I'm just telling you the value of when you focus on having fun versus focusing primarily on winning. Again, I like to win. I want to win. I'm not saying that that's not what I want to. You know I'm really competitive.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Ask anybody that knows me. Well, you know me. I'm super competitive. But when you think about it like this, too, when you're playing in a team type of sport, whether it's American football, soccer, having fun, you don't put as much pressure on the rest of your teammates.
Now, you go in somewhere else. If someone screwed up, you give them a towel in, and they don't do it again.
They won't want to play with you again.
Well, we won't want to play with them either because we don't play with people who screw up and lose. We play with winners.
What if they're overall a great player? They just had a bad day or they just did one little mistake.
Then they're going to have a bad beating in the shower.
They move left instead of right.
And then then they get juked in the eye.
Oh, I don't want to I don't want to be on the same team as Edith.
I don't want to be on your team because you're the loser. You're not getting it. You're not getting it.
She's not any fun. Let's say that.
I am fun when we're not playing in competitions. If it's not a competition, I like to have fun. I'm a fun girl.
Playing for fun helps with stress relief.
Does it?
Whether it's just a game on your phone or it's a video game. I like to play Wii. I like to play Xbox. That's an old console for all you kids out there.
Xbox?
Yeah. I used to have a Nintendo. But it's playing just for fun. It's a great stress reliever. Like you're just trying to make it to the next level, right? You play Candy Crush.
Yes, I do.
Playing for fun helps. Well, this goes along with stress relief, but it helps with mental health. Because if you're less stressed, guess what? Overall, you're going to feel better. Like, oh, you got a chance to unwind.
I can tell you, me playing Candy Crush does not help with Tony's mental health. It drives him batty every time he looks at me on that phone playing Candy Crush.
Because you're throwing furniture around because you didn't crush that level.
No, I don't do that.
Playing for fun enhances social connections and relationships with people. If I'm playing poker, mahjong, whatever, pickleball for fun and not necessarily competitively, then you're just focused on maybe chit-chatting with the person while you're playing, while you're looking at your tiles, while you're looking at your cards. It's just like an activity to do while you're catching up with a friend.
Right.
So playing for fun.
Yes.
I'm not going to be overturning the table because grandma beat me at dominoes. It's just for fun.
It's for fun. Yes.
And it's to spend time with so-and-so.
Right. Socializing, having fun.
Yes.
Right.
I still want to win, but the focus is having fun.
That's at that time. Nobody's arguing that fact.
Having fun, playing something for fun, whether it's a sport or a game, is also better for, as I said, personal growth. Because here's my own thought, right? If I play or pick up another sport or hobby or a game, it might not be necessarily because I want to be number one at it. It might not be, okay, I signed up for karate classes and then I'm going to get a black belt, 3rd degree, whatever, right? I want to get good at it, but maybe signing up for black belt, signing up for karate, the skills I might learn in there, the techniques, the movements, the discipline of it, it might help me with, say, my boxing, or it might help me with when I do my Spartan races.
I thought you were a ninja.
I am. I was just using that as an example for the people. Like, you hear of boxers that sign up for ballet. You know, it's to help them
with the balance.
Correct.
Right.
They're not going to go out and maybe their goal, if it is, it's great.
Do you think they're having fun when they're doing it?
Of course. That's what I'm saying. Yeah? That's the whole point.
You think they're having fun?
Sure. And it's to help them while they're learning that. They're learning a skill.
What makes you think they're having fun?
Well, why don't you ask and interview every one of them? I'm sure they have some fun along the way. Sometimes they might not be having fun.
Right.
But I'm saying the importance of it is that they're not going to be winning at it. They're not going to be like the number one ballet person in the world. They're just learning some techniques, having fun with it.
You're going off track. Because this is nothing to do with winning and having fun. They're learning techniques to enhance their...
Right. Yeah. It's going to help you win at something else.
Yeah. Win. Help you win at something else.
Right. Or
not
improve.
help you have fun at something else.
It'll help
you win. Sure. You said it yourself. It'll help you win
or help
at
you
something
get better.
else.
Or help you get better at something else.
Okay.
But the whole focus
why are you
of
getting
that,
better? Because you want to win, right?
Because you want to get better.
Oh, you just want to get better. Okay.
Again, it's okay if you want the ultimate thing is to win, but there's only a point that you can get better, and then what? When you win all the time, that means you're just perfect, right? But there's no such thing, because again, there's always going to be another person who's stronger,
right,
faster,
and
whatever.
Well, take this young girl who's playing pickleball right now. Her name is Anna Lee. She's won so many. I mean, she might have been beat like 5 times or something.
Okay.
She just wins all of the time.
Yeah. Is one day she's going to be crashing down because she can't just win all the time anymore.
Well, that's when she's probably going to retire, right? When she's worn out. She's only 18 right now.
I guess, yeah.
So she's got a long way before that happens. But I mean, right now, that is what that's what players are pushing for, to be as good as her, because they want to win.
Right.
Right.
But every single person that, let's say every little girl that dreams now of being some champion at pickleball, say there's 100,000 little girls who want to do that.
Right.
Not 100,000 of those little girls are going to all be number one.
No, they're
Because,
not.
right.
They're going to be sad losers. Sad losers.
It's something to strive for, but you know that you can't always win.
You can't always win. We know.
So you
can't always
try to
win.
have fun. It's more important to have fun along the journey. It's about the journey of trying to attain perfection, so to speak. But, that's just an ideal perfection. But it's the journey that's more important than the actual attainment of it.
Yes. So when you're having fun, it's okay to have fun. But when you're doing something that has a result of, okay, I'm going to be the best, then you're doing it to win. You want to be the best, you're going to win. You have to win to be the best. You want to be the best at something, you have to win.
Yes.
You don't want to be the best at something, have fun.
Everyone's going to want to be the best at something if they have that drive. Okay? But I'm saying that they should also focus on the having fun part, because they're going to be disappointed. You're not going to win all the time.
You're not going to win all the time. Right. That's a given. You're not going to win all the time.
You're saying if you're not focused on being the best, then just focus on having fun. No, I'm saying obviously you want to be the best.
Right.
But if you just only put all your eggs in that basket, you're going to set yourself up for huge disappointment.
No, because you obviously go out and you have your fun. Doing what you do, you have your fun. But if you're working towards something, you're going to be working towards this one thing.
Sure.
You're going to work towards it. You're going to work hard. You're going to practice. You're going to train. You're going to drill. You're going to do everything you need to do to be a winner. Right?
Yes.
Otherwise, you're just having fun.
You can still have fun regardless, not otherwise. You're telling me if you made it to the Olympics for pickleball, you're off to Australia or wherever that the Olympics is being hosted that year, and all these other countries have their best of the best, cream of the crop, and you don't make it. You don't win the gold. You would be so disappointed. Is that what you're saying? You wouldn't care about wow, I got to be in the Olympics and I got to meet all these athletes from around the world. And just to say that I was a part of the Olympics and representing the U.S. in pickleball.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
That means
you still want to win.
You still want to win. You still want to win. And you're going to play your hardest and you're going to try your best. And you are going to have fun. But not while you're playing. Not while you're playing. The fun's not while you're playing. Then it's about winning.
I'm not saying you're going to goof off.
Well, I said at the very beginning, you are supposed to have fun every day of your life in everything you do.
I do.
Right.
I think you would know that. If I'm doing something career-wise, just anything, or just even the friends that I'm with, if I'm not having fun.
Friends?
If I'm not having fun, it won't last a long time. I won't be in that job for a long time. I won't be doing that line of work for a long time. I mean, I understand. Some people say, yeah, but if it pays well.
It's not all about the money.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it for a long. I might do it for a while and save that money.
Sit on it, yeah.
But if it's not fun, that's not my end goal. That's what I mean. If I'm not I don't know, the best realtor or the best surgeon or the best whatever, no, So in that aspect, yeah, it's not about winning, because that's winning in someone else's eyes.
Right.
That to me is not. I'm here to live life. I want to have fun. It's the experience for me.
That's right.
Same for choosing a partner. Right?
What?
Same for finding a spouse or whatever. I gotta have fun with them. It's okay, I don't know, even if they're how do you call it, minted? Even if they're minted, that's not what it's all about. That's not winning.
It's not.
It's you gotta have fun together. It's the journey together. See, so I just translated it over to other things and applied it to other aspects in life.
The fun?
Yeah. If you're only focused about winning, you're going to be disappointed a lot, Edith.
I am, Thuy.
That's why you're so miserable. That's why you're so cranky.
Right.
Right, Mumsy? Mumsy told me.
That I'm a loser. Oh, good.
It's just that you're just disappointed and cranky all the time because you're not always
Winning at everything.
Yeah.
Well, things are going to change now that you've enlightened me a little bit, Thuy.
No, you're so competitive that people don't want to be on your team if you're going to do that because then they're afraid to disappoint you. They're afraid of letting you down. So like team sports or games or activities, people are going to be like, I don't want to be on Edith's team. She's too intense. I'll still be motivation and try and get you to win, but I want you to have fun too. If you're having fun, you're going to probably do better. You're going to do your best because you're having a good time at it. If you're miserable, you're not going to have a good time.
I'm not. I usually look around thinking, I don't want any of these people on my team. So the feeling's mutual.
So when you were in gym class, did you have PE over in
England? Physical education.
I don't know.
Yes, we did have PE.
I don't know. Or maybe you're sitting around learning how to eat crumpets.
We did have PE, and I loved it. I had so much fun.
Okay, did you play things like dodgeball or kickball or...
Yeah, we did. We played things like that.
Okay.
Dodgeball. Not dodgeball. We called it something different, but yeah.
What do you call it?
Thing. I can't remember. I know we used to play things like traffic lights, running across, and we used to play What Time Is It, Mr. Wolf? And we used to play Red Rover.
But for those team games where you picked last,
soccer. What? What did you just say?
For those team games,
who were you talking to?
I wouldn't pick you.
I was doing the picking, chick.
You were the captain?
Yeah. You know why?
Because you were threatening.
Because I rocked at sports.
How did you get to be captain?
If you're good at something, they usually say you pick the team. They'll pick the two best to pick the team.
And then when that happened, then people were like, I don't want her to pick me. Please don't pick me.
Is that what you think, Thuy?
Did people want to be on your team? They were scared of you, right?
No.
Yeah.
Stop saying that. That's not true.
The only thing that I was picked last at, people always picked me.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, Asians do good in everything we do.
No, only with numbers.
We are naturally inclined to winning.
Only math.
We win at life. But once in a while at my school, they also had, growing up in elementary school, we had a pool. There was an indoor pool.
Oh, really?
And I am horrible at swimming.
Oh, really? So you never got picked for swimming?
So I was not picked for swimming. When we had to do teams, and then we had to do, you tag, you do like a relay, yep. And then you had your little kickboard, and then you'd race the other side, and then come back, and then tab the other person. Oh, I was horrible at that. I'm a sinker. I still am.
I'm so sorry about that.
I sink, because my muscles are heavy.
You do stink.
But I'm just wondering, I think people were probably too scared to be on your team, Edith.
You got it wrong.
I don't want to be partners with you in pickleball. She's too intense. She bosses me around. She tells me what to do. She says, stand still, Thuy. Stop moving. Get up. Get up.
I do. I actually do say that to her. You know why? Because she doesn't keep still. I'm like this. Where is she? She's my partner. She's supposed to be over here, but she's over here running around to get something else. I don't even know if she's getting the ball, which she's not. She's like going for a bottle of water, or she's seeing a friend and just running around, saying hi to people. Yeah, playing them word games.
No, when I'm playing with you, it's intense. Let's see, Edith is too bossy. She's not encouraging. She's not trying to give me some words on how to be better or what to do. She's just telling me. She's just commanding me.
And usually when I have a client, a person that I'm instructing in pickleball, I'm really nice with them. But that's because I want them to come back. Thuy, however, that's not what I wanted. I never wanted to play with her again. So yes, that's how I spoke to her. In fact, I think I might have even said, get off the court now. We're done.
Yeah.
I think they were the words I used.
Yeah. And it was
And have
2
we
years
played
ago.
again?
No.
No, we've never played since.
I think it's been 2 years.
It's been fun.
It's been fun without you.
She don't mean that. Anyway, if you think it's better to have fun or to win, let us know. Let us know what you think.
Please call
and
in
why.
your votes.
And why.
It's better to have
I
fun.
mean, it is good to have fun, but, you know, it's better to win.
It's fun to win.
It is fun to win.
I like winning.
It's not so much fun to lose.
But it's important
To lose?
to emphasize
Losing?
the having fun.
Those who can't have fun. Have fun.
If
We
you're
had
not,
fun.
If you're not good at anything, don't try it. That's
Yeah.
what Edith is
Don't
trying
have
to
fun.
say.
If you're not
Don't
good at
even
anything, don't get out of bed. Just stay in bed.
Please share with us what you think in the comments. Please, if you had fun watching this podcast, please subscribe, like, share the video, tell all the peoples, because we know that it would help us out a lot, and Edith will send you a personal thank you card.
Yes, I will. In my own handwriting with an X.
So, Edith, please tell people where they can find us.
They can find us at Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, McCurdys.com, Facebook, Twitter, pretty much anywhere you get your podcasts from, anywhere you get your media listening, audio, podcast things from.
Thank you for joining us.
Bye. If you had fun listening today, please make sure you like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.